What I am intrigued by is the importance of precedent here. So let me go back and circle back around. Longtime listeners or viewers of my program know that when the Brett Kavanaugh decision was being made, the Senate Judiciary Committee was considering his appointment to the Supreme Court. I believe that was in 2018. When that was occurring, there was beyond a shadow of a doubt, that there were relatively sparse and almost completely unreliable accusers of Brett Kavanaugh. Yet many people started, and I dove into the facts, I analyzed them as a lawyer. I said, let's wait on the facts, let's analyze them. And many people said, no. That's unacceptable, Clay. We have to hashtag believe all women. And effectively, if you watched that hearing, there was no evidence objectively to support even that Brett Kavanaugh had ever met this woman, Christine Blasey Ford, who accused him of trying to make out with her when they were teenagers. There was nobody who could even verify that they had ever been at a party together. Even if they had been at a party together, the people who study accusations of sexual assault said this is not even a sexual assault that could have been prosecuted even when they were minors years and years ago. And so this was an allegation. Nothing else was substantive other than that one, by the way. This was an allegation with no factual corroborating evidence outside of this woman's testimony. Yet many people said hashtag believe all women, and they said Brett Kavanaugh shouldn't be appointed to the Supreme Court. Those same people, what I would call the woke universe of sports media, are now not saying anything at all about the 14 women who have filed lawsuits, the 24 women who have accused Deshaun Watson of sexual assault. Do their voices not matter now? Do you not hashtag believe all women? What is going on here that Brett Kavanaugh has one accuser and everybody decides that he's guilty and that you have to hashtag believe all women, and there's borderline mobs running throughout the Capitol confronting senators over how they are going to vote on this nomination. And meanwhile, we have a ton of minority women accusing Deshaun Watson, a $100 million athlete at the supreme height of power, of sexually assaulting them. And these same people, these woke all-stars, have gone completely mute. They're not saying anything about these allegations at all. And I would submit to you the reason is pretty straightforward. All these woke sports media all-stars are ultimately capitalists. They claim that they are standing on the side of social justice and that they want to be on the right side of history. But when their identities collide, when you have to decide which side am I going to take, the 14 or 24 women who are alleging sexual assault and have no power and are mostly minorities, or the black quarterback who is at the apex of the sports victimization pyramid, they can't choose, because if they do, they alienate one side or the other. And in fact, by not choosing, they are actually taking a side. They are coming down on the side of Deshaun Watson because they are afraid of losing their woke bona fides by lining up against a black quarterback. This is the problem with identity politics in general. This is why justice is blind if you ever see the scales of justice. Because we understand that if justice is open-eyed, at times you can choose an identity over following the facts in a case. And what drives me crazy about the wokesters and their ilk in modern society is effectively they are adopting the exact same logic as was prevalent in the United States, Southern America during the Jim Crow era. They are the descendants of Jim Crow Southerners who allowed Emmett Till to be murdered because he whistled at a white girl based on his identity. They are applying identity politics the same exact way. They are just spinning it in the opposite direction. They are causing justice to be fundamentally flawed.